Dragon Heist time. We get to see what happened to everyone. How's everyone doing today? I had a pretty decent day.
It's Dragon Heist.
It's Dragon Heist.
Dragon.
But yeah, how's everyone doing?
I'm good.
Well,
You're
good.
doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
Good to hear.
Can't complain.
Pretty
Can't
good.
complain.
So, we are getting to the end of this chapter, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick recap for everyone. Hello everyone, we're playing Dragon Heist. This is currently chapter 3, Fireball. 2? 3? 3.
Trace.
Yeah. I'm still pulling up all my notes and sheets. But yes, last we left off, the crew, the party of the hospital had been trying to find out what caused this explosion right outside of their hospice. They had learned that someone appeared to be coming to their hospital. However, was killed in a fiery explosion along with a handful of Zentaro and some innocent innocent bystanders. They had heard that someone ran away. They heard that someone who caused the fireball was a stick man or a puppet man, to which they learned was a Nimblewright of sorts, one which was created by another Nimblewright, and using
Two Nimblewrights don't make a wrong.
Two
Nimble wrong.
Nimblewrights don't make a nimble wrong. But yes, you had been tracking this thing using a tool called Nim Secret, and had ended up in the Growhunt Villa, where a handful of thugs had taken to ransacking the villa itself. You had slipped in, dispatched a number of these thugs, assisted the guard who was fending them off, and now you find yourselves in a small, let me check this room one more time, a guest room in which Lord Growhunt has been cowering.
And let's not forget that we got fucking railed by that guy.
Yeah, the guy with the half-burned face.
Yeah.
Like, the shit ton of damage that he does is just obscene.
You think?
There's a little bit.
I only went
like-
unconscious a couple of times.
No, when he first knocked, Lime unconscious for the first time, I was thinking, like, would he use the sneak attack on her? No, he'd probably use it on someone else who's a bigger threat. But that is where we leave off. You are in, is it 15B? All right. Well, there we go. I got everything. All right. So you all had finished dispatching Erstol Floxen, the last man, or the apparent leader of these thugs. Now, what are all of you doing? You had just been bringing your friends back to consciousness. There are corpses everywhere. And
I want to take a look around to see if there are any other dangers, snakes, hiding in a corner or anything.
sure, give me a perception check.
Nope,
You
looks
don't.
clear.
Yeah, you don't notice any other dangers currently.
Does anybody need to be topped off? Any like significant damage?
Nope.
No, I was able to.
After we got
Get
Lime
fully-
back up. I think you're the only one that's missing any decent chunk of health now.
Yeah.
We consumed the last of your healing spirit, right?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, cool. Can I try and take a peek at whatever that might be?
Whatever what?
That thing might be.
Something
Oh,
on the right.
yeah, you want to peek through that door?
Yeah, I'll try.
Sure. So that's your roll, the natural 20.
Yep.
Okay. So this door here is just open to crack. It looked like it was secure. You do see like a broom was used to bar it, and on the other side you see that there's a large half-orc figure who is watching, and he seems to be focused on the door as well. It does sound like with the combat having ended, he's got you can see as he moves and shifts that he does have a weapon in hand. With the natural 20, you also hear a feminine voice just like call out, Is the battle over? Did they win? Are we safe? Lime and there we go. Lime and Eleanor, you had opened this door in the corner. You see this guard right beside you starts trying to shuffle his way in, but when you had opened this door or stepped through that door, you see a short man just kind of look up and says, "Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything."
Oh goodness.
Well, everything is a pretty tall glass to fill.
It's going to be alright. We're not going to hurt you.
So he just kind of like starts to stand up and at that point the guard does move into the room.
I'm gonna go up to him and sniff him. Has he defecated himself?
Make a perception check.
You see a little poo running down his leg.
He hasn't defecated
Oh,
himself,
no.
but he has urinated himself.
All say in his head, I don't blame you. He was just a little scary.
But he looks at you and goes, those ruffians, they've been dealt with. And the guard next to him, dispatched, sir.
You're welcome.
Metal, is your thing still going off?
She'll hold up the Nim secret and point it at the Mr. Growlhund.
Nothing happens.
Not in here. She'll just start like doing a 360-degree turn with it in hand.
No movement. But let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown of this room. Lime, you're the first one to pick it up. There's part of a carpet is flipped back, and you see that there is part of a circle painted into the floor itself with a few arcane symbols.
And you said it's under the carpet?
Partially, it's somewhat revealed.
Like a carpet or a rug?
A rug.
I'm gonna lift up the rug. Mister, what was your name?
Oh, I'm Orland Growlhund, lord of this villa.
Alright, Mr. Lord of the Villa, what is this? And I'll tap, like, my foot down on the arcane stuff on the floor.
Some artwork.
Insight.
Inside him.
Inside him.
I believe him.
That is some artwork. Lime and Eleanor. He's hiding. He's bullshitting.
Yeah, even I know it's more than just artwork, and I know you know it's more than just artwork. And I thought you said you were gonna tell us everything.
He's not.
I don't recall
Uh-oh.
saying that.
Hold on, my stream just crashed there. Reloading in. Blah, 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 blah. Roll 20 just decided to crash on this end.
Oh no.
We're good.
Curse, you roll 20.
Go ahead and get going.
But he just looks at you and says, I don't recall saying something like that.
I mean, Eleanor, he just said it. Like, right?
Oh yes, you said you would do anything as long as we didn't hurt you. Which we have no plans on doing. Or you tell us anything you knew.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We should mention we are here on behalf of the guard and the hoppers. You are obligated to speak truthfully and not conceal any secrets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I need to stick him with the pointy end?
I would advise against it while his guards are here.
I would say in Medley's head, should I stick him with the pointy end?
Not
Yes.
see, I'll like look over
Fine.
like
Make
not
me,
while just
make
not
me
while the guards here.
intimidation. Make me an intimidation check.
For what I just said in Medley's head?
Oh, you said it in her head? Never mind.
Yeah, I said it in her head. The first part I said out loud, but the second part, which only Medley could hear it.
Medley will chime in and she will say, I will remind you that per the code legal, hampering justice is a fine up to 200 gold pieces and hard labor for up to a 10-day. This is not something befitting a noble such as yourself. You should comply with our questions.
Make an intimidation check.
Can it be a persuasion instead? Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince
Yeah.
him to do the right thing?
Yeah, it can be persuasion.
Good, because I don't get that bonus on intimidation. 18!
Alright, didn't need it. He looks and he says, it's a teleportation circle. Fairly common for well-established individuals such as myself to have.
Why did you not use
It is.
I
sorry.
can't do magic.
You keep a teleportation circle you cannot use?
I mean, my wife can use it.
Did your wife use it?
No, she's in the other room. She had a. I got stuck in this room.
You got stuck in the teleportation room that you cannot use? I'm going to incite him.
Yes.
That checks out.
You have no idea.
I like that Medley has been consistently fucking awful at insight.
Yeah, it's like this sounds like bullshit. I want to make sure it's bullshit. I believe him.
Elizabeth, you see that the figure, the orcish figure, had moved closer, and you see him start to like peek an eye through. Then he stands back, and there's muffled talking back and forth. And then you start to hear stuff move on the other side of the door.
She'll step closer and call out again. Does anyone need medical attention? We're doctors.
You hear more muffled talking, and then you hear, "Doctors, are there? Does that mean the vagabonds have been slain?"
All that we know of, yes. There might be hideaways, but for the time being, it's relatively peaceful out here.
You start to hear obstructions being removed. For you three down here, how do you continue your talk with this guy?
Where is your wife currently?
She ended up in a separate freighter from me. We both ran up here. I got split apart when the ruffians had come up. I tried barricading the door, but I couldn't get through. I was trapped in here.
You made sure your safety was paramount while leaving your wife behind. Curious.
She has a bodyguard with her. I'm sure she's fine, and also barricaded herself in. I went into the worst possible room.
I can see that.
So I'm guessing since we are here, you're lucky that we were here looking for somebody already, or who knows what would have happened.
He would be dead.
That guy seemed awfully mad at you.
Yes. Why were they trying to kill you?
You see him just kind of like clam up a little bit. They were after something.
What were they after?
Something called...
Look, I'm not a narc, you can tell me.
Something called Stone of Galore.
Do you have it?
No.
Does your wife have it?
No.
What do you know of a nimble right? Nimble wrong? Nimble left?
Nimble adjacent.
You see him shut up again.
You are starting to sweat.
No, I'm not. It's just hot in here.
It is not. My temperature regulations state that it is approximately 75 degrees.
That's not hot.
Lime nose hot.
Elizabeth, you see this door open, and the orc figure steps through. You see him look around, sees the bodies laying there, mostly Zens. He looks back and says, "It's clear, my lady." And he steps aside, and she steps out.
Elizabeth just nods and takes out a healer's kit in case they look injured at all.
These two do not look injured. You see, actually, I gotta. I think I need to. I think I have another handout for you, so I can show you what this orb looks like.
It seems you two fared very well. Much better than these individuals.
Isn't he pretty?
He looks like he needs all of the healing.
And then, of course, that's the woman you see, but you see that she's holding a noble's rapier, which she's sheathed to her side, and is also wearing a breastplate. It seems when this started to go down, she armed herself.
Smart woman.
I take it I have you to thank for dispatching these thugs. My God, where are they? She looks around,
They've moved
seeing-
to assist who I can only assume is... Well, I'm actually not sure. In the room, just down there.
My husband. And she starts to turn and head in that direction. You three,
He's hiding in the portal room.
what are you all doing?
Oh, I thought she was.
I'm going to take a step forward to the Mr. Manor of the house.
Mhm.
Madeline, I think Mr. Lord of the house needs a reminder of what it will happen if he tampers with official watch investigations, which we're here on.
I think you are correct. Should we call the rest of the watch in here so that you may tell them exactly what you are telling us? That you are withholding information and obstructing justice, Mr. Lord of the Manor.
Okay, now make an
And-
intimidation
Yeah,
check.
now that's an intimidation.
With advantage, because I was helping?
She is helping.
With advantage because she is helping, and disadvantage because he has a guard there.
I mean, does the guard want to be fined and do hard labor too?
The guard's like, I
he's
want no
just-
part of this.
He might be.
12.
That is enough. You see him start to sweat more, and he says, "Okay, look, there was a nimble right here. It's not here anymore. It went through the teleportation circle. I don't know. All I know about the stone that they're after is the nimble right took the stone with it. It's not here anymore. I'm not
Why
sure where
was
it went."
here?
But the stone, it's not exactly a stone, it's a creature. And we were, sort of working with the Zens, but they got angry, and my wife got angry, and she usually runs the show around here. She got frustrated with them and their inability to secure the artifact. The mechanical thing, the Nimblewright, you say. It was sent to help retrieve the stone, but it was careless, and it caught just all the Zents in the fireball, and then every shit just went, hit the fan here, and then you all start to hear footsteps behind you.
So you're the reason, you and your wife are the reason the Never Ember Pretty Boy got kidnapped.
And she, his wife, along with the orcish bodyguard, steps through. She walks up to Eleanor and just says, "Step aside, please." And immediately you see Orund just go pale and shuts up completely.
We will accept this as an admission.
Eleanor will step in out of the way.
I'm gonna use my my silent speech to try and contact Barnabas, who should have been here long time ago.
I know.
You all went in before they arrived.
We did.
Yeah.
And it's 30 feet.
Say-
Right?
Yeah, it's 30 feet. Saying everything from before, there was a struggle, we went in, we were attacked, we went upstairs, we're attacked again.
He cannot reply, can he?
Out loud, he can.
Alright. You do hear the shuffling of many, many people downstairs. And Lady Growlhunt seems to notice that too. She just glances briefly over her shoulder and says, "Well, I would like to personally thank all of you." And she does take out a satchel and holds it out to you. This is a gift for rescuing us.
We are here on official watch business. We cannot take bribes.
Bribery or attempted bribery of an official is punishable by exile of up to 20 years and a fine to double the bribe amount. Are
It's
you
a good
sure?
thing you are not an elected official.
We are duly appointed deputies of the town watch, and furthermore, members of the harbors.
Adventurers, or what's your rank?
We are currently affiliated, rank 2.
She just kind of smiles. Certainly not high enough. And she does take the pouch back and gives a very distasteful smile at you all and says, "Well, I do appreciate you assisting us."
Can you tell us about the Nimblewright that just escaped through your teleportation circle? Your husband was very talkative.
She shoots daggers at him, and he just kind of like looks down. "Well, I believe I have to speak with some of the guards who sounds like they have arrived. Orend by my side." And they start to walk.
We will also be joining you to give our report. I trust your information will not contradict what your husband has already divulged.
Well, I could say that you have been invading here.
No, in fact, we have not. We were given permission to enter the complex. Quick, they're gone. Start looting.
Just starts patting him down for a second.
Just start looting all the dead guys.
No, that's actually a good point. She sends the guard back this way.
No, we're not.
No.
We're not looting in this person's house while they're still alive. We should have killed him while he was down.
Elizabeth just like takes
Holy
out the bottle
shit, that
of
was a
wine
griffin.
that she bought fucking for the sake of a gift for this family, and then just uncorks it and fucking takes a sip, passes it around.
I'll say in Elizabeth's head. These are the people that are they're the ones who blew up our street. Don't let them go too far.
Very pleasant. We can plan a retaliation later.
Not the right word to use in front of the town guard.
It was a joke, silly.
Okay. So as you all make your way downstairs, you do see Lady Growlhunt talking with two familiar faces, Saith Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind. You do overhear her admitting a part of what she knows. She does mention her knowledge of the Nimble Right. Says that it's not here. Does mention word of an artifact, but says she does not know where it is. Saith and Cromley nod. They do.
I'm gonna
eventually-
insight check her
Yeah.
not knowing where it is.
Sure. She does not know where it is.
Are we able to give a report to them now, even with them there?
Yes. As she goes over it, she's Saith and Barnabas say, Saith finishes writing down. He's like, "Well, my lady, you're going to have to, you and your husband, come to the station with us. We'll have guards scouring this place in the meantime." And she just kind of nods and just looks back and just gives a very irritated look at the rest of you, but she smiles and she turns and the two of them step out along with a retinue of guards escorting them. And Saith and Cromley step up. It seems you had stepped into the villa before we arrived. A bit hasty.
You were late.
We weren't late. You were hasty, but it is a good thing you were.
Yes. The Growlhuns would be dead if we had not intervened when we did.
It's possible. Yes, quite possible.
Incredibly likely.
The-
We
the-
nearly
the-
died trying to save them. Considering
Mr.
we were
Lord
inside
Master
of
Guy
the
would have
light.
definitely been dead.
The really big orc off to your right just kind of is just leaning against the wall, just watching everyone. He says, "They had to get through me first."
It's funny.
You were only
yes.
protecting one of them.
Yes, it is curious you say that since you were very far from the Lord and he was about to be killed by the head assassin.
I was protecting dozens.
So by your own admission, he would have been dead.
I was protecting dozens.
If you say so, safely behind closed doors, away from the Lord of the Manor. Very well. And she turns back to Saith and Barnabas. As I was saying, the Lord of the Manor admitted that they were holding on to the Nimble Right within the manor. It escaped through a teleportation circle upstairs, and they were harboring an object that was smuggled by the Zentarum.
Yes, it appears they made their admission. They will be charged, of course, the appropriate amount. And Barnabas just kind of nods. Yes, it will be taken care of. As for the rest of you, this seems to. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, just reading up on. I want to make sure I'm getting this right before I. Okay. Yeah. Well, we do appreciate your assistance in the matter. Yes, we quite do. The guard will take it from here, of course. If you have any other information regarding this Nimble Right, please inform the guard. And
Indeed we shall.
they start going about continuing their investigation. Is there anything you would all like to do before leaving the area?
Other than inquiring if they know if there's a way to trace where a teleportation circle goes to.
Oh, yeah, that would be something to ask Barnabas. Mr. Blastwind,
Yes.
are you able to trace the destination of a teleportation circle?
Possibly. I'll have to take a look at it.
And they were already told that it's upstairs, so the two of them will go investigate. That's actually a good idea. What are all these people doing up here?
Hanging out.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So, that concludes this part. And I should have informed the rest of you before because you're so close to this point.
Level up.
Not yet, but actually, you guys can go ahead and start leveling out because you're not going to get into like any fight or anything from here. So yeah, you all can start leveling up.
Alright.
Ooh.
Also,
yeah.
your camera is frozen, Shane.
Again,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Been like that for ages.
Oh, thanks for telling
I
us,
just-
Shane.
It's like I just looked over at the stream. I was like, wait a minute.
Drives
I
me
thought,
crazy.
like-
I need a new camera or something. I really do. I'll have to look into getting another one. But yeah, what do you all do? You all leave. It's still in the middle of the night, but there are guards everywhere around the villa.
I am mentally and physically drained, so no more exciting adventures for the night. I'd say back to maybe the pub or the hospital. Either one.
Maybe the pub first, then the hospital.
Yes, we should definitely finish the night back at our own residence.
I could use a drink.
Elizabeth just kind of passes over a bottle of wine that she's been sipping at.
I'll take a chug of it.
Yeah, best 10 gold I ever spent.
It's not bad.
Alright. So if you all like, you can take your rest, and I'll just go ahead and let you all know. It's not. It's only a few days after the events at the Growlhund Villa. The Waterdeep Wazoo, the Broad Streets, are calling it the Growlhund Villa Bloodbath. The Watch is cracking down hard now. They are very fervent in uncovering the black network within the city at this point, and anyone with some kind of criminal ties or suspected criminal ties, or even people who don't have criminal or any known criminal ties, I guess, are being rounded up and interrogated. A few days
at
later,
least half of us.
probably. A few days later, you do receive a message. There's a flying snake fluttering like around one of the windows in the morning. It's just going thunk, thunk against the glass.
Open the window up, let it in.
It flies in and immediately coils around your arm, and you see that there is a rolled up message tied to it.
Ooh. Look at the message.
And then the snake goes and flies out the window again.
No.
The message reads, I would like to know more about what happened at Growlhund Villa. If you can spare the time, meet me at Algaron's statue in the City of the Dead at Heist tomorrow. You will be paid generously for your time and trouble. And then it's signed Street Horn.
It's signed what?
Istrid Horn.
Do any of you know that name? Do I know that name?
I don't know.
Never heard of them.
Why would they be interested in what happened at the manor?
Well, a flying snake is a symbol of the Zentarum.
Oh no.
Did you say the City of the Dead?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we were just there a few days ago.
At the Algaron statue?
It's a long shot, but can I try and make a religion check to see if that name rings a bell?
Sure. It does not.
Okay.
Try a history
Yep,
check.
never heard of it.
Try a history check.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. same thing, but I don't have a buff.
Nope, never heard of her. I don't think Lime has any ties with... You just roll twice?
No, that they were looking for Algo for
Oh! Yeah, for that, Lime and... Medley. Alcaron's statue. Let me post that for you. Arr. Alcaron's statue is a very well-known landmark in the city's parkland. It is a very large sculpture of a bearded wizard.
Bearded wizard guy? Flying snake? Zentarum? Oh my.
I do not think they are related. I think they just chose an appropriate landmark.
Mm-hmm. Question, did it give a time?
Did it give a time?
It did. High sun tomorrow. So, noon.
Thank you. Well, can't hurt to look at it, I guess. Worst case scenario, another body joins the City of the Dead.
Just bury that body.
Worst case scenario, it's a lure, and 4 bodies join the City of the Dead.
I could take the telepathic feat and be able to respond to Lime.
Oh god, that'd be
We all
dangerous.
do that.
And then she starts freaking out, like, oh my god, they're all doing it.
They're answering me, no.
It's like, no, it'd be like Medley and Lime would be making plans in their heads that you guys don't know about until it's too late.
The greatest detectives ever. It's so tempting now.
So how do you plan on explaining that one as to, why a Warforged can do that?
Developed a psionic link with my halfling companion. It's fine.
It's all part of the plan.
It's all.
There was a mild explosion in Lime's lab.
Mhm.
And now they've gained superpower.
I injected the Warforged with some Compound V.
A good one for you, though, you might want to take the Poisoner feat.
I was looking at that.
I want to take a feat, but I'm like, I need health. But going down in 2 hits kind of sucks.
It's alright, guys. I'm gonna grab healer. I think.
I was like, oh, okay.
That might be overkill, though, considering we have
It's pretty overkill.
4 people with partial healing.
It's pretty overkill.
As they
And-
deserve.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take a feat. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I get to add a cantrip? Alright. I love cantrips.
Woo!
I'm picking True Strike. Nobody picks True Strike.
I think I might take that Poisoner.
I will definitely take light though, because I think we all can't see in the dark, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's gonna be so great later.
Yeah, we all kind of suck.
Alright, well, then light it is. Because having only 2 cantrips as a bard kind of sucked. Although I never really used prestidigitation.
Should use it more.
I could use it more. Maybe little fireworks pop out behind her when she's being charming. Oh, I get a 2nd level spell. Heat metal. I just light myself on fire and tackle people. Oh my god, all of these options.
So many.
They're all the bard spells are situational. There is no best choice.
They have a few good level 2 spells. But level 2 spells just in general are kind of that like weird intermediary situational kind of thing.
And I mean for Medley she's not a damage dealer, so there are some like obvious choices like Shatter, but it's like that's not how I play her. And there are other situational options that are better than just having an attack spell, and it's like okay, I know what I'm picking, because it's kind of how we've been going with this anyways. Thematically appropriate. Features. No, we didn't. Just the ability improvement. Hooray, bards. Well, I'm done.
Ooh, I'm tempted. You could take Magic Initiate, Warlock. It's like, give me all of these attack damage, bonus action spells.
Or wizard for the sake of fucking find familiar. That's
Ooh, that's true.
oddly strong.
I could always just up my AC instead of taking
Hear me out here.
Poisoner,
Take magic
because
initiate bard.
I'll get a poisonous aura next level.
Vicious Mockery. I was like, I'll take Observe. Oh yeah, that was my bonus feat for human variant.
get access. What was the one UA that gives you access to the Warlock special ability stuff?
Oh, Eldritch Adept, where you get one of their invocations.
Yeah. Eldritch Adept. There we go. Oh, it doesn't give you the list. Okay.
So you think you're better than us because you're playtest material? Is
I don't
that
think
it?
they get
D&D?
I don't think they get like a drop down list for
They don't.
Warlock. It's just write this down.
Yeah, it's write this down and go find the invocation.
If the invocation is a prerequisite, you can only choose it if you're a warlock and meet it. So that's kind of funny because half of them do have it, and then half of them just don't. Half of them just you don't need to sleep anymore.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to my choice then, because.
Gunner for proficiency in firearms.
The druid is packing heat.
Listen, firearms
Ah,
are just a
yes.
part of nature.
Time for my backup spells. Gun.
I cast gun at first level. Bang.
They do have those.
Problem is, as a druid, I can't use metal
Oh, an ambulance.
because they're like, take a level of like life cleric as a druid if you really want to have. And I'm like, but I can't use the heavy armor that I get from it. There's no
I don't
wood
think
heavy
that's a thing in
armor.
5th edition anymore.
You can't use you
Oh, it
can't
still
use
says
yeah
it?
you can't use
Okay.
metal stuff as a druid.
Like, oh, that is a cool carryover from our olden days. Good.
It's like that's why their shields are always wooden.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
it's light armor, medium armor, shields. Druid will not wear armor or use shields made of metal.
Shields don't
Yeah.
have material types anymore, because in
Mhm.
the olden days, a wooden shield was worse than a metal shield.
I mean that's why like a lot of the druids you see are like, this is a carapace. Hey, can you make armor out of it?
Like, come, can't get this place.
Zone of truth.
That's why my druid uses an obsidian axe and not a metal one.
Yep. You want
It's obsidian
axe?
and wood.
Well, since I'm going to be frontline, I'm going to take tough.
That would be a good one.
Because I'm tired of getting the crap kicked out of me.
Get that retroactive.
Crap kicked out of you! I got knocked unconscious twice that last fight.
I also got beat up. But yeah, get that retroactive health boost. It'll be
Yep.
great.
I went from 21 to 35.
Hey, you have more health than I do.
Yeehaw. Ooh, another cantrip.
It's probably going to.
Wait, where did you get up to?
35 HP.
I have 39.
My
Are
12
you sure that's
con.
right?
Oh, because
I
you
do
know, I
have-
got the like.
I have an 18 constitution, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. It's like I have 35 with 12 con. Imagine if I was more powerful.
Listen, just have the bard tank. It's fine.
We'll just stand up and get beat up together.
You all also have a pretty high AC range.
Yeah.
Well, 15.
Yeah, my AC just went up.
Wait, did my AC not go up? It's showing 39. It says 39 before I updated my Roll20 sheet. That's so weird.
39 hit points.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't update my Roll20 sheet yet, so I'm not sure why it also says...
Did you roll hit dice?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying D&D Beyond has updated me to 39. Roll20 has not been updated. It also
Oh,
says
yeah.
39. And I'm like, why is it already at 39?
I could take Thorn Whip for more offense.
Fixed HP.
Or given how our ability check rolls have been, take guidance down with that.
I mean, alright, yeah. The accurate number is 39, so I'm just not going to worry about it. But it's just weird that Roll20 had it as well. Okay, I'm done.
As am I.
Everyone set?
Yes.
Alright. Oh.
I've got a refresh.
See if Algorand's statue is. No, they have no marker for it.
But it's in the cemetery area.
Yeah, it's in the City of the Dead. I just thought there'd be a marker for it, but I don't see one. That's fine. It's probably like that right there or something.
We're somewhere in this huge swath of land.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's probably at one of those cross sections where there's a big lump of dirt.
Yeah. Anyway,
That would be where I would put it.
that's where you're all heading.
Yeah.
Were there any objections to going there? Or?
I don't believe
You don't
so.
have to go there.
Just right.
I mean, we might as well figure out what the hell Zent wants with all that.
Should we tip off Cromley and Blastwind
Ooh,
that we're meeting with
yes.
the Zentarum?
Either, yeah, them and maybe Ambrose Everdon, the guy, the champion of Kellamvor that's always there.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
Let him know this smelly Zent's about.
those ding Zents. Yeah, let's let them know.
Uniform safe in Cromley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll get a message out. I think the way it'll work is Mert at over at the Spirit Tap currently.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Dido wants to, I think Medley and Lime go over there, pass the information to Mert, and be like, hey, can you let them know so that since we're meeting with this person, they don't see us talking to the guard. Pass the information along that we're meeting with a Zentarum.
Yeah, they can do that.
Cool. And it's all very hush hush.
Yeah, so the message is sent.
That's why they're the most secretive organization.
Yeah, he's like,
Secret
I will
organization.
certainly tell the city guard that you are meeting with a Zentarum. Do not worry, no one will know your secret. And everybody just kind of is like, nope.
Not again.
Definitely didn't hear that, Sip. That's it for
What?
Hmm?
That doesn't make sense.
What? What
Oh.
happened? What'd you do?
Never mind.
What? What'd you do?
There's a marker on here that says Agharon's Tower, but it's not the same as Agharon's statue, which is in the City of the Dead.
Well, yes, because Charon was a wizard,
Yes.
so he probably had a tower that is not affiliated with a statue that people built for him after he died.
Yes,
Yes.
I
So-
got it now. I just saw the name and I was like, wait, it's over here? But it said it. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. So you all travel to the City of the Dead, and at Karen's statue, that marble sculpture with the bearded rogue wizard, it stands atop these concentric steps facing west towards the skyline of Waterdeep. His hands are outstretched, and there's a broad smile on his face. At the foot of the statue, there's a female dwarf clad in plate armor, but she appears to be wearing a beard.
She appears to be wearing a beard.
Yep, it's a beard and mustache. You can clearly see the string going behind her head.
Oh.
How far away is she?
She's at the foot of the statue.
I mean, but from us, how far away is she?
How far do you want to be?
About 30 feet?
You can be 30 feet.
That's not a. I'm gonna use my my silent speech. That's not a very good disguise. I can see the string.
She like glances around and crosses her arms, and she's like, "What? I'm Jorn." And then pulls the beard down and says, "Who said that?" Puts the beard back.
It is me, the voice in your head, telling you your disguise is very bad.
Are you trying to remain hidden?
Yeah, I'm just like 30 feet behind her.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, my dex isn't terrible. 18.
She doesn't see you. But she immediately appears guarded now.
Why did you summon us here today? Bad Zorn? Jorn?
Still looking around, doesn't see you.
I'll say to Eleanor, I don't think she knows who she's looking for. In my silent speech.
You're stealthed.
It's like maybe it's because she can't see you.
Medley will walk out into the open, and she'll just be like holding an instrument and pretending to be just a regular construct that walks around the city from time to time. Beep, boop, boop, boop. I am a dancing robot. Boop.
Yep. She kind of like sits down, notices you, and then sits down and gestures you over.
And she just robots her way over.
You also see that there are other people around because it's a nice summer day out. There are various people just like parked out on the grass, just relaxing or having a picnic. She seems to have separated herself from all of them. But when you approach, she looks up and says, so you're one part of the hospital, and pulls down the beard. It's me, it's Istrid. And then puts the beard back.
Hello. That is a very convincing disguise. I did not recognize you.
Make a deception check.
14.
It would be a 15, I think.
Yeah, I think that is one of those. So yeah, 15. Yeah, it's deception and persuasion.
Yeah. She believes you. But says, you were there at the ground hunt villa.
Indeed. I am curious, what does Zentarum want with the Growlhunds? It would seem you had business with them, and now you do not. Why were you trying to kill the Growlhunds?
I was not involved in any of that.
But you know what was going on, yes?
I do not. We work in cells.
Oh,
But the guards, they're cracking down, and I'm not looking to get thrown into prison. So I've got a proposition for you and your friends.
I see. Do you have any convincing reason why you should not be thrown into prison as a Zentarum?
Because I can offer you a total of 50 platinum.
Oh, 50 platinum to not turn you in to the city guard.
To hide me for a 10-day.
To hide you from the city guard. 50 platinum to hide you from the city guard. Am I understanding correctly?
Aye.
Understood. Yes. Will the payment be made up front or after the completion of the 10-day?
10 platinum now, 40 when it's done.
10 platinum now, 40 in a 10-day when you are safe.
Aye.
Understood.
Can you do that?
I think we can make an arrangement. And she extends a hand.
Do you intend to to accept that?
Haha, 15.
Alright. Ooh, Eastrid, where are you?
We already told the guard that
Yep.
they were here, so.
You did. You sure did.
Insert coin into slot.
Let's see. Oh, here we go.
As Melody puts on her mustache disguise.
Listen, Medley is wearing a wire. That's why she's talking this way.
Alright. Insight? Oh, she's not a proficient in insight. Alright.
Yes, I would like to buy some drugs from you.
That is a
Please,
17,
can you
though.
confirm
Ah,
your
come on.
name
Come on,
and price?
Look, I'm sorry. You can look at the screen.
I saw
here
it.
as well.
I
Okay.
saw it. That's why I said, ah, come on.
Yeah, I should take the whispers off though.
You don't need to. This is just a.
Yeah. You see her kind of like watch you very closely.
She just like smiles big.
She
and
does.
out.
She smiles and turns around and starts to walk away. Never mind.
I thought we had an agreement. Where are you going?
Doesn't respond.
And, she'll just go, boy, it is a lovely day to feed the pigeons. That's the signal for the guard.
Is it?
I don't know. She thinks it is.
Do I?
You say
Do I-
Eleanor looks over at Lime. I think that was a signal.
Do you shout
are there
guards?
No, I don't
Are
shout
there any-
guards. But I
Are
definitely
there any
see.
city guards around?
There are a few guards around. Yes.
Mental whisper. It's that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my. Are there any I recognize?
No guards you recognize.
Okay, I will silent speech. I guess whichever one is closest. There's a Zentarum that looks like a man. Its name is Jorn,
Looks like
but it's really. I don't remember the name.
Go ahead and
Get her!
Yeah, just make me a perception check, Lime. Okay, yeah.
What do you want?
So not only did you notice the guard, but when you look to them, you notice that they've been staring in your direction for a long time. You get the sense that that they got the message from her. But you see the guard just kind of look off in a direction, give a nod, and a few of them just head off and start following the dwarf. Hey, meeting's over.
nothing like a job well done. Walks back to the bush where Lime is hiding. I think she bought it. Although she did not pay us.
There was money involved?
She did.
Oh no.
Yes, did you not hear me announce the transaction agreement?
No, I was
The
kind of going
repeated
over.
question?
She was going to give us several pieces of platinum to harbor her for a 10-day. I was hoping we could have taken her in and then turned her over once it was over. Justice is patient.
And also totally profitable.
I mean, that could have been a good source to pay off the debt for the hospital.
Wait, we have a debt?
50 platinum, yeah.
Thought that was covered.
No, we still owe about a lot of money.
About a lot. Give or take a handful.
I mean, it's only specifically 869 gold.
Nice.
Is that all that's left to pay off?
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right.
That would have been more than half.
That would have been no. That would have been more than enough because 50 platinum is 500 gold.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but we owe like 700. So yeah, that would have been almost all of it.
Well, we could go murder her before the guards reach and take the 50 platinum if she has it on her. But I do not think that is the case. might also be awkward to explain.
I heard your signals, so I already told the guards to get her.
Oh, well. Maybe there will be a reward for the capture of the Zentarum. I do not think we can get 500 gold for it, though.
I can, you know what? I can just sell Elizabeth again. Not a problem.
Elizabeth is definitely worth at least 300 gold.
My thoughts exactly.
I'm flattered, but I'm not sure I'm willing.
We'll see.
Perform. she's like, you will be. Spoken like a true pimp, Lime. we'll see, ho. We'll see. Starts warming up the backhand.
Right across the thigh, because that's as high as she can reach.
Basically.
Well, I guess our job here is done.
Yes, a job well done deserves drinks for you all who consume alcohol. And she looks to Elizabeth and gives a thumbs up.
Well, you heard her. Onwards to the pub until we can get another job, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, or we can, work at our hospital instead of being over at the Spirit Tap drinking all the time when you're supposed to be
cutting into our savings.
It's just across the road. You can wave at me and I'll come back.
Medley
fine.
definitely still has Nim's secret, and she just kind of every so often absently fiddles with it.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Nim's secret, hey.
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 Is for horses.
Hey.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay.
We could ask Moy. I mean, he's been helping us a lot. Maybe
Yeah.
he can track a teleportation circle if we haven't heard back from Bartleby. Barnabas? Bartleby?
Yeah, it's about it is about 4 days before they you receive a message from the City Watch that thanking you for your service, that they are well on their way of tracking this rogue Nimblewright. There is but I guess go ahead and just give me an investigation check. Or, no, this would be a percentage dice.
Is that to me?
Yeah, roll me a d100.
29.
You don't come up with anything.
I do not. And she just kind of looks sad and just fiddles with it. Keeps going.
Okay. Here we go.
I just want to say that in that 4 days, I was doing stuff with the hospital and the inn, and trying to work on my Purple Freedom.
Absolutely.
I would probably do odd jobs as well.
Yeah, that's fair. So if you're going to be working on making money, go ahead and roll me. I need to find that chapter real quick. Roll me. I believe it's a D100 first.
$88.
73.
Just do one roll.
Oh, then take her 88.
What was it?
88.
88. Alright, roll me 3d10.
$11.
11. Alright. You make a profit of 55 gold.
Is that everybody? Or is it...
That is for the hospital.
Oh, okay. I'll be out performing.
Alright, give me a performance check.
I'm going to inspire... No, I don't think I can do that. Can I do that? Can I inspire myself before doing this?
Certain bards can.
Certain parts?
Yeah. I don't know
Do
what
we-
type of bard you are.
Do we have a hospital fund? Like money that we're just keeping for...
Oh, I see what you're saying. I can't inspire myself. Got it. Alright.
Not that I know of.
23.
Alright, roll me... Roll me 5d6. You make 19 gold.
Cool. I'll give it to Lime. I have no need for money.
This will go to good use of not cutting off our leg.
Oh, would the removal of our limbs be bad?
Well, we can't grow them back.
The removal of my limbs would be bad.
I did not grow my legs to begin with.
I did not think of that. That was very insensitive of me.
You are
Is it-
forgiven. You are, in fact, only organic.
Do I need to make a alchemist
You do-
supplies check
Yeah, if
for
you're
my
going to be
purple
making
freedom?
your... Yeah.
8.
Unfortunately, you don't make as much progress as you hope. You're slowly figuring it out, but it's tedious.
Hey, you know, I figured out how to grow my own shrooms. So,
Yeah, you're getting there. It's just not a fast process.
I also want to go to the herbalist chick in town. What's her name?
Fala?
Yeah. And I want to try and sell her a vial of troll blood.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Vial troll blood, the ingredient. That would be... She'll probably buy it from you for... she makes an offer of 150 gold.
I can sell it to you for 200.
Persuasion check. 150, I'm afraid.
150 will do.
And she will accept it and give you the 150.
Along with running the hospital, would I be able to try and flog off the heavy crossbow I stole off a corpse?
Yeah.
Those things are kind of expensive.
Heavy crossbows. How much are those?
50 gold.
50 gold. How many did you get?
Just the one.
Just the one? You can sell it for around 25.
Yep, sweet deal. And just at some point in the 4 days, I'd like to check in with the Halls of Justice just to see if they have anything going. Not really expecting to get anything.
I mean, when you check in with the Halls of Justice, let's find out. And you're looking for Savor, correct?
Preferably, yes.
Alright, yeah, you find her easy enough. You do see her looking through several reports when you approach her, and she looks up and says, you're... Actually, I could use your help since you're here. And you see her just like looking through it. Are you busy?
Not currently. That's why I decided to stop in and just see if anything was going on. What's on your mind?
Well, there's guards at the In-Shift Tavern located on In-Shift Street at the Field Vault. They're being robbed nightly, and the innkeeper says he's seen giant rats prowling around the back alleys. It sounds dull, I know, but it's a plea we can't really ignore.
That's concerning. Considering they're guards, they're surely trained to prevent petty theft.
They're not seeing them.
A skilled pickpocket, perhaps.
More like burglary.
That too. That is also good. Yes. I can go to the pub and ask around, see if I can't find any information on who might be doing this.
The place is In-Shift Tavern, if you're interested in taking up that job.
I know of it. As said, I'll ask around and see if I can't solve that issue for you.
I appreciate it.
No worries. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
And she gives a nod. So here, let me go ahead and post that for you.
Thank you.
Yarr. Yarr. There you go. Lime and Medley. A paper bird does end up fluttering through the open window, same one that the snake flew through before. But it flutters and
We really should close that window.
Yeah, you
really
really
should close that window.
You say that as Eleanor turns around like, I just opened it. It's a nice day out.
The little origami bird just lands on the table though.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
What's plane of existence. Ha, I get it.
I'll go pick it up, take a look at it.
Okay. When you open it, it reads, "One of our members, Matthew Merrick, has allied himself with a gang of doppelgangers and believes the Harpers should recruit them. We need an unbiased opinion. Track down and speak with each of these doppelgangers and gauge their trustworthiness." Signed, Moy. Member of the Harpers, the most secretive organization.
We are very secretive, it's true.
What was the guy's name?
Matromereg.
Matrimony Lord.
Matrimony more. I almost wrote that down. Well, looks like Moit has more stuff for us to do. Something about some doppelgangers.
I didn't know you could doppelgrain.
Doppelgangers?
Oh, that sounds like something you could buy at the Spirit Tap.
I think I've had it before.
Oh my.
Just then, a real bird flutters in through the window.
We really need to close this window.
Right
and,
as they go to close it, just.
and it lands on Eleanor's shoulder and leans over and speaks in her ear and says, "Doppelgangers threaten the balance of power in Waterdeep. Rumor has it a group of them are hiding in the yawning portal. Root them out and rid the city of them if you can."
Oh. I'll give it a try.
The bird flies off.
Huh. Didn't you two mention doppelgangers?
We did.
Well, I
The
have a
Hoppers-
message about them.
The Hoppers want to recruit them.
Also, it
Well,
is
that's-
something you can buy at the Spirit Tap.
Interesting, because there's supposedly a gang of doppelgangers hiding out in the yawning portal. I was asked to root them out and get rid of them.
It would seem our goals are aligned then. More or less.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We'll
not necessarily in
have a
the.
similar job.
Well, you mean you can find some that might be recruitable for the Harpers, and then the rest of them, you shoo them out of the city.
Well,
I mean,
it said
I'm
if
sure
if we can reach an agreement where they are not a threat to your organization, it would still count, would it not?
I'm gonna reread the letter that I have. Did it explode already?
This one didn't explode, but it's kind of dissolved. Not like gooey or anything. It's just like dust now.
Well, I mean, this just wants us to find their trustworthiness.
Yes, we are only supposed to talk to them and see if they are trustworthy. If they are a danger, we may still be able to eliminate them with you.
Of course, the Harpers are a very secretive organization.
Yes.
They can surely house these individuals for a time.
No one will know that we keep them in our care. No one. And she draws a knife and looks around.
It seems like a mutually beneficial transaction.
Speaking of beneficial transactions, we should take a break.
It is about that time.
So, we will take our break. 5 minutes, everybody. Get up, stretch, grab a drink, do all that fun stuff, and we will see you back shortly for more Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
Nice.
Heist.
Heist.
I'm getting super nervous. I GM for Swindler's Den for the first time on Tuesday. I think I've only GM'd like twice. I have regret.
You have
Really?
regret?
Nope, I unmuted. What are you running?
Bard Out of Hell. Halloween one shot.
Oh.
It's an all bard.
Nice.
They all have to escape hell. It'll be fun. It's gonna be crazy because everybody, it's a 6-person group and all of them tend to play very chaotic. So they're gonna break me for sure.
Sometimes you just need to be broken.
But I like to be intact.
My arms look broken when I stretch. Oh, that looks so bad. There. I definitely don't think I'm as good a DM as some other folk. But I try.
Yeah, I already told them I don't do voices. I can do this voice, and I can basically do Lime's voice, and that's it.
I mean, I'm trying to do. Ren's really good at voices, which, like, I can't do some of the characters, and it's the way I want to do them.
Yeah, it's like I have everything ready. I have all the music and all the rooms and stuff and everything like typed up and everything is ready. It's just like, you know, that pre-performance jitters. And I told one of the players and they're like, "You'll be fine." It's like, yeah, I know. As soon as we get started, I'm just gonna like forget about it. And it's not gonna be that big of a deal.
You'll always feel that way at the start, and then once you get rolling, it's so much nicer once you have get into the swing of it.
This will just be the first time I DM, and it's going to be available for the public to see.
What day is that on?
We're recording it on Tuesday. It'll go up.
Ooh.
It's supposed to go up on the 27th of October.
And make sure
It's supposed to be.
Make sure you link it in the Discord because I want to see.
It's supposed to be good. There were 2 requirements. Everybody has to play Bard, and everybody has to dress in costume.
Awesome.
Nice.
If you're not in costume, you're out of here.
Yeah, I won't be in costume or complete costume for Deadlands this week, but I should have my full costume ready for next week. I have my costume coming in for the Alien RPG one-shot that'll happen next week. I ordered some stuff to wear as the storyteller for the new vampire game. I got a lot of stuff that I'm getting ready. I might ask everybody to cosplay for the vampire game. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I think I decided I'm gonna just do Black Canary.
Nice.
Like original Black Canary. I kind of already have that together. I have a lot of costumes that I could choose from. I could do Padme. I could do a witch. I can do a leprechaun, a mermaid. I'm not gonna wear a corset for 4 hours while I'm sitting. That'd just be way too uncomfortable.
That is one thing I'm concerned about for Deadlands. We'll see
Like if
how
I
it
had
goes,
a
though.
if I had a better chair, it wouldn't be an issue. But because I can't reach the floor, I sit really weird in my chair.
It's okay. Remember, they only see like the very upper half of your body, so you only need the corset on like the very top tied, and then you can just let it open up like a
Yeah, I
jacket.
mean, it's true.
I mean, that's not necessarily how corsets work.
It'll be fine. Look, Ark's hat isn't real anyway.
Wow, I hope he's here to hear that.
Hey, Ark, your adorable little plastic hat.
I'm taking us off of the Be Right Back screen. That was hilarious.
Not like this.
Oh no, since we were just sitting here talking enough, it's like, alright, might as well bring us back.
Also, yay, Krispy Kreme donut. Had to go half an hour to go get one.
Hell yeah, Krispy Kreme.
If we don't die, I want to cosplay Thyra, but that's a lot of body paint. Because she is green.
I mean, it would just be face and hands, right?
And arms, because she's basically naked.
Oh, okay.
Who? Oh, your orc?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my orc is basically naked.
I mean, all barbarians
I
are.
did find a really good outfit that I could have worn to cosplay as Carrie.
Can you all see that?
Zoom us to wherever you're trying to.
You mean the hospital?
Yeah.
The glorious, detailed.
Just
I
shift
do
click
see
to
it.
bring us to wherever you're trying to have us see. So it centers us on your thing.
Yeah.
I at least see 2 floors of it.
Yeah, I don't. It's just that I don't know what you're looking at. What are you?
Just the whole thing.
Okay, yes, we
Scroll
see the
up.
whole, we see the whole thing,
Yeah.
but wherever you were trying to show us, you have to shift click, and it'll center us on
Oh, there
what
it
you're
is.
looking at.
This looks so good.
It does.
Map done by Shay.
Like, I keep trying to center it on the lines, and it keeps going, like, halfway off as soon as I switch layers, though. I'll figure it out later. But hey, y'all just got some quests. Also, how do you intend to find this nimble ring?
I mean,
Mhm.
I still play with Nim's secret in private.
That's fair.
What information did the watch have? You said they came like in 4 days or something like that?
They sent you a message that thanking you that they are on the search for it, and if you come that they basically that they're searching for it to leave it in the guard's hands. But you can ignore that and do what you want, because you were also given a task to find it.
Yeah, I think it'll excuse me, sorry, be a lot of just wandering the city with
Yeah,
Nim's secret.
Yeah, Medley would be just taking an active interest in just wandering from time to time and just seeing if anything triggers from it.
Okay.
Because for it to just abruptly stop doesn't sit well with her.
Yeah.
We would need something that lets us travel around the city quickly. Can we rent a cart or something?
Tabaxi taxi.
Oh, that reminds me. Elizabeth,
Yeah.
Moit said that your lady person that you talked to has access to those flying things
Those
that we
flying
saw.
rats.
Those flying things.
Could you elaborate? Perhaps when we saw it, what it was, a brief description about it?
It was big, and it was flying around the city. And when did we see it? Did we see it? No, it wasn't yesterday. I mean, I might have seen one yesterday. What was it called? I don't know what it was called. It's a flying thing in the air.
Okay.
You're too drunk all the time. Eleanor, do you know what the thing is? The thing that was flying when we were out the other day? Maybe last week?
No, there's a lot of things that were flying around.
I think that day Elizabeth was fucking munted. Because we fucking saw them immediately after getting off, what's-his-face's boat.
Yeah, the boat.
Are we still at the hospital right now?
If you want to be, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on our front stoop. Moit, are you at the spirit tap?
Moy. Hey, Moy.
No.
No response currently. It's earlier in the day. You do, though, see just this like area of grayscale that moves and goes inside the spirit tap. And it moves with a man like in a long trench coat and hat.
Okay, being outside and looking up, do I see any griffins flying around?
Occasionally, yeah, you see a griffin.
Oh, hey guys, those things!
Oh, it's a bird.
No, I think it's a little bit bigger than a bird.
A lion?
Quite
lion
possibly, but
bird.
what would it be doing up there? That's nonsense.
Well, Moit said that the chick that you talked to has access to them. That maybe we can borrow one.
That would drastically speed up the search. Conveniently, the next time I'll be seeing them, hopefully, is when I finish off a bit of a job they gave me. Apparently, guards' belongings are going missing up in the field ward by seemingly unseen individuals. I could use your hand trying to track down a few people.
Oh, you mean we're not doing the stealing? Okay. Sure, I can help.
I mean, you can certainly steal all of the possessions back and just neglect to return them to their original owners. Consider it a little bit of an advance upon our payment.
We're getting paid?
We get paid?
Oh, probably not, no.
Oh.
Disappointing.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Considering I have already done 2 jobs for them and I have yet to be paid in anything more than favor.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You're their
Doing jobs
artist.
Well,
They're paying you an
did-
exposure.
Did you ever ask? I've gotten us quite a bit of money just by asking.
It's true. Being upfront about compensation is usually the best way to receive it.
I'll keep a note of that next time I'm in there. And I'll be sure to ask about their winged creatures.
You should also ask them for back pay.
Would you like to practice? Hey, Elizabeth, can you give me 100 gold?
No.
See,
Hey.
that's the worst they can do is say no.
Hey, I did this job for you. I feel like I should be paid for my time. It's just that easy.
Yes, I can certainly try. Excuse me, Lime. Can I be paid for my services now?
Sure, just come right down to my room.
I am very convincing. Yeah, Elizabeth follows her down to the room.
We don't see them for hours.
So, do you want the shroom patch, the bed, or the floor?
Probably the bed.
Okay, go.
It depends in
We'll
what
have a
context you're
Lido.
offering.
You want me to pay you?
She's gonna
So
pay
I
an
will
exposure too.
give you some drugs.
Oh, I am not drunk enough for this, but whatever. Let's get it over with then. She lays down on the bed and like holds up her arm, ready for like a fucking syringe or something.
Oh, that's not how it doesn't go in your arm.
Oh, the
It's a
old-fashioned way, is it?
suppository.
And yes, we're gone
The
for hours.
old-fashioned way.
Give me a Constitution save. Okay.
So do I kill somebody with sex again?
I'm sorry, you were giving them drugs or...
Why not?
I was doing both.
Oh, both?
Why not
Yeah,
both?
this is for
There
the
was
drugs.
fornication and drugs involved.
Gotcha.
Fornication.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, you're not exhausted from the fornication with that save. You know what? Give me a Constitution save for you too, Lime. And the drugs... You don't... And Lime, you are exhausted, but it was worth it.
I mean, I did do most of the work, so
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Take 1 level of exhaustion. And...
Could just sleep that off.
yeah. Not if you're planning to do something else today, but yeah. The drugs. Do you take some of the drugs too?
No, I insert them suppositorily.
Suppository.
Never take from your own stash.
Gotcha. Yeah. Elizabeth, you feel high, but you also feel mildly nauseous. Not enough to like discomfort you incredibly, not to hamper you in any way, but you feel like there's potential to the drugs.
Does it amplify or like kind of numb the sensation of everything else that's going on?
Dido, what kind of drug does this do?
It is supposed to heighten the ecstasy of the
It's
fornications.
an upper.
It's not.
Yeah. Kind of like KY gel, but it's not a gel.
Oh no.
But it's not a gel.
You wanted
whole
that suppository, right?
He just shoved a whole mushroom up. It burns a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
But the drugs also take your mind off it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, this isn't her first suppository.
See, Elizabeth, you're very good at getting your payments.
She's probably out of it by that stage. Just, I don't know, drooling on the pillow or something.
Worth it.
Oh, tell Savra. So yeah, that's our day. What do you guys do?
Elizabeth's like, I can't top that. I'm just gonna go look for work with like medicine or survival in mind. Cause
And Medley's just gonna like look to Eleanor and be like, I think they're busy for the day. We should find something else to do.
yeah, they're gonna
Would you
they're
like me
busy.
to initiate fornication processes.
We could also fornicate if you so desire. Takes out Pim's secret.
I'm not a nimble right. That won't work the way you think it will.
Certainly it will. This end goes in. Mine has shown me several things.
Has she told you what the umbrella's for?
Yes. Keeping away moisture.
Oh.
moisture wicking.
You see now that the umbrella has splash zone written on it.
Oh god. We'll jot this down in my never think about this again file.
Like, alright, just gonna pretend I never heard that line.
Oh no.
Oh yes. You good, Shay?
Not where you're expecting this session to go.
It happens eventually.
It does. I'm surprised it took us 10 episodes to get here.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, we had a side tangent fucking when it came to the first round of prostitution, but
That's fair.
that was only a foray into complete smut.
Mhm.
Pretty much. Alright, so what would you all like to do?
Any side jobs I can do that I can make use of my medicine for?
Okay,
I would say nature, but I am a terrible druid and I didn't take that one.
give me a perception check.
It's all about the spores. They tell me what to do.
The spores tell their secrets.
Making use of your medicine would be best suited at the hospital. Excuse me. But, strangely enough, nobody's come around today. Like, at all. When you, like, go outside to look around, you see a half-orc, appears to be a hunter of some kind. There's a very oversized bow slung over his back, but you see him just staring at or talking with someone briefly, who just quickly backs away nervously, turns around and walks away. And he looks over in your direction and just kind of like gives this sneer in your direction before turning and walking down an alley.
She'll take a moment, see if anyone else is following him, and then go see where he's going.
You want to tail him?
Sure.
Okay.
But before I do... Visha!
Be shy. Alright, give me that stealth check.
$24.
24. Alright, so you start to follow him. He seems to be traveling away before pausing. And you see him stop by. You see him stop to talk with a woman who also looks a bit not as bulky as him, but she looks a little bit like she'd be a thug. Why is there no stats for her? Okay, no, that's fine.
Stick around a little enough to watch them, see what they're doing.
Give me a perception
see.
check to hear. You pick up a few words. You hear unheard words, and you pick up. And she's stuck with the guards now. We won't let them get away with that. And they just a few more mutterings before they both split off, going opposite directions.
Okay. As soon as she sees that the coast is clear, she's going to literally like 180 and go find guards.
Okay.
This guy's real sus.
Give money, please. I'll tell you about a horrible attack coming.
I'm not a snitch, but for the right price, I will tell you.
It's like, ma'am, isn't that being a snitch? That is exactly being a snitch, which I am not right now.
Wink.
Once I see some money, though.
That can all change.
You're able to find cards, you know.
And she'll tell them about the guards or the recent procurement of a certain person, and that it sounds like some orcs or half orcs are looking to free her from from custody.
They are looking to cause some shenanigans.
It was a half orc and a human.
Oh yeah,
Um,
the half orc dude and the big lady.
yeah, but you're able to give them the information, and they nod and tell you, "Oh, keep an eye out for individuals of that appearance."
Okay, and she'll make sure she gives them as good of a description as she can of what she saw.
Okay. And
About
you
like
do.
the half orc's got a bow and all that.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Any scribing I can do with Rashal?
Roll me. Roll me an Arcana.
Yeah.
Nope, no scribing to be had.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I guess that'll be it for me while the Wonder Twins are out.
I don't really have anything that Medley would be doing. She's probably just at the spirit tap. She probably ordered a drink, doesn't drink it, and just watches people.
Okay. You see a couple of individuals. There's one blue dragonborn drinking with an elven woman who seemed to come and go before they disappear down a hall. You see the three kobolds and awakened bushes moving through occasionally. There is like whole corner of the spirit tap is just set in grayscale, and you see Trench just sitting and drinking.
I look to Trench, who is just sitting and drinking,
Well, he also appears to be reading something.
and also appears to be
He looks up and just gives like a tip of his hat before going back to reading.
I just people watch. I don't have anything else.
All right, and so you do.
I'm gonna sleep off my exhaustion.
All right. The next day comes around. You are no longer exhausted, and the day is yours. you all have several tasks set before you.
Should we do Elizabeth's thing? Or should we go to the Yawning Portal
We should.
today?
We should see what these doppelgangers are about, and then decide if we proceed forward with our next plan.
Especially if they're
Yes.
the same ones.
Exactly.
The events, the robberies going on in the field ward are happening late at night, so we can
Begin
Head to
with
the
our
Yawning Portal.
task and then do the other.
Yes, precisely.
Sounds like a plan, girls. And robot.
Yes, technically not a girl.
On a different note, however, Liam, your product is coming along nicely.
Ha.
I don't have the slightest bit of a hangover.
Medley just goes, ha.
I've been working very diligently on it.
All me and Medley see is that she's just completely drooling one side of her face. It's fine.
It works so good.
I'd imagine there was like at least 8 hours or 10 hours of decent sleep and some
Oh, yeah,
time
you feel
to
you feel
fix
fine.
itself up.
just takes a little bit of time for it to wear off is all.
She's probably still pinging.
You'll get feeling back to the left side of your face in an hour or so.
So
And, you know,
who's going?
Other regions.
Yeah, who is going to the Yawning Portal?
Lime and I need to do that because that's our job.
As does Eleanor, because
Yeah, because that's where they're supposed to be at.
Okay.
she's.
Yeah.
I can man the hospital,
All right.
I suppose.
So the three of you make your way down to the Yawning Portal. Inside there are plenty of patrons sitting around. The one you're looking for, Matron Merrick, when he sees you all walk in, glances over and just gives a nod. The barmaid is moving from table to table doing her work. Dernan is at the counter, stoically cleaning the mugs and filling up new ones for purveyors.
Do you see who we're looking for?
I do believe that is the gentleman there. Points to a random patron.
Do you point to a random patron?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I wasn't given a physical description.
Roll a d100.
That one. Out of the 100 people, it is person 35.
The actual person, Natural Mirror, is like waving a hand, but it's like behind you.
Oh, maybe that is the guy? I'm gonna
Like waves
silent
you over.
speech the guy waving.
The guy you
Are you Matrimony Morgue?
No.
Are you with the Hoppers?
The most secretive organization?
The one and only?
Yes.
I think it's
Oh,
him. I believe this is him. It seems to check out.
So you, as you approach, he says, he just kind of like leans into the table and says, I've been keeping an eye on them. The last there, and he points to Bonnie. She's one of them.
Oh, I know Bonnie. She is very nice.
It seems so.
Is she trustworthy?
That's what you're
How do we
hired
find
for,
out
aren't
if they're
you?
How do we find out if they're trustworthy?
Interview them?
We could ask them what their favorite color is.
Why would someone lie about their favorite color?
Only evil people say they do not have a favorite color.
Huh? I'm gonna silent speech Bonnie. What's your favorite color?
Like, looks around and sees you, and has probably seen you here before she approaches the table and says, "Can I get you anything?" And my favorite color is green.
Insight.
Make an insight
Your
check.
favorite color, green.
My
What?
favorite color is green.
What do you know about the doppelgangers?
You say that, and you see her just like straighten a bit, and her eyes narrow, and you can tell immediately she becomes more guarded. All right, what do you want, honey?
Oh yeah, this
Not
is
here.
silent speech.
Let me get you a drink for a private booth. I'll be right back.
I think she is planning to kill us. We should be on guard.
But she gathers a drink and then just makes a head tilt towards one of the private booths.
I will go over
I follow.
and sniff the drink and make sure it's not poisoned.
Do you have the feat to just instantly discover if it is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Sure. Okay. Roll me.
Would it be intelligence?
You are proficient in the poisoner's kit. Yeah, roll intelligence.
Yes, I am proficient in the poisoner's kit.
So roll intelligence, add the with your proficiency is over 20. It's not poison. It's alcohol, so it's poison in that sense, but it is not dosed.
Okay.
It's not spiked.
With anything you know.
Yeah,
But she
I will drink my drink.
She sets those down and then just folds her hand over her apron. He's like, "Well, what is it you're after?"
We are looking for recruits. And how would you feel about joining DAHA, the most secretive organization?
Known as the Harbors.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. I thought you were about to threaten me.
I mean, I could do that too if you like.
Would you like to be
prefer
there?
not. I like it here. I
I
am.
hold up my hurt hand. My hand that says hurt on the gloves.
I'm happy working here. I enjoy being in the city. I have a comfortable life. So I'm not looking for that to change.
What about your other friends?
So you know about them too.
We do now.
Clearly, I
Get
think I've known
bamboozled.
about them before. So, look, it will take me a few days to round them up. What do you want to know about them? You want to know if they want to join the Harpers too?
Yes, I
Maybe
believe
a
that is
job,
what
I
we were sent
suppose.
here.
Eleanor starts like kind of shifty eye back and forth. And I was given a different kind of job with them.
What do you mean?
It's given a message from, I would assume, the Emerald Enclave, and that there was a group of doppelgangers hiding out in the yawning portal here, and I was supposed to root them out and rid the city of them in some capacity.
Now, see, that's what I was expecting.
We have no reason
Now-
to get rid of you all, though, correct?
Yeah.
I'm
Now-
afraid not.
I suppose if, you and these doppelgangers join the Harpers, well, why would I want to get rid of you? You're a valuable part of the city.
So who Who's trying to get rid of me?
Not you in particular, all doppelgangers.
Who's trying to get rid of us?
At least out of the city.
Why, I'm not sure. All I was told was that apparently doppelgangers are threatening the balance of power within the city.
Well, that's simply not true. I just work as a barmaid.
Do you know what the activity of other doppelgangers in the city is?
Well, not while I'm working, but they're kin. They should be. I just want to get this straight. You have the Harpers want to enlist me, and your mysterious contacts wants to get rid of me.
Well,
Apparently.
to clarify, the Harpers want to make sure you have no ill intent for the city. Recruiting you is just a bonus that we added on ourselves because we like you, Bonnie. Thumbs up.
Well, thank you. I mean, I suppose. I can only tell you, I have no ill intent.
Can you make arrangements for us to meet with other doppelgangers?
It'll take me a few days, but I think I can do that.
Good. You will have at least our, and gesture to myself and Lime, our promise that we will not attempt to root out any doppelgangers from the city while you do so.
If I'm going to do this, I need to promise that my friends and I are not going to be harmed.
Yes, that is
Yes,
the promise
I
can
have no
provide.
intention of doing that. I would actually like to meet them and report to the Enclave to see what they would want to do if there is no ill intent.
The Enclave. Alright.
You tipped your hat.
Give it.
It might be the fines.
Give me 2 or 3 days. I'll have them here.
Sounds
Okay.
agreeable.
Alright. I have to get back to work, but I will speak to you soon. She turns and leaves.
Tomorrow we find out the Emerald Enclave has been taken over by doppelgangers.
It all makes sense.
It's like, that's who it is. Thank you for telling me.
After Bonnie leaves, I'm gonna finish my drink and say to the group, you know, maybe the question we should ask is why the Emerald Enclave would want them out of the city.
The Emerald Enclave are druids and people who prefer balance and the natural order. Doppelgangers are not natural creatures.
But we
I
can
am-
still ask them why. Maybe they are doing things that they shouldn't be.
It would be a good follow-up question to ask Eleanor. Inquire as to why they would want them out of the city, because druids do not tend to care what happens within civilization, but I can see where their concern comes from.
I'd like to know that too. Most of the time, these have been really simple jobs. There's some undead stuff going on. That should stop. Or maybe evil animated scarecrow, but
Now it's
Bonnie's
full-on
not
race
doing
war.
anything. Yeah, Bonnie's not doing anything bad. At least that I see.
I've never seen her do anything bad, and I've been in here quite a bit. So I guess we have to wait a few days for them.
Yes, we shall find something to do for the time being.
Y'all got plenty to do.
We do. So much. So much.
So you said we have to wait for nighttime, Elizabeth?
Did you guys come back from the pub?
Yeah.
Oh,
just
you're
to
still
say
there?
bye.
I wasn't
Yeah.
there. Yeah. We can ask around during the day, but the main event seemingly happens at night.
Well, you know what we can do? We can scour the city for the Nimblewright while we wait.
I do take out Nim's secret.
Make an investigate or yeah, just do an investigation.
Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Hey guys, do you know what I can do?
Hmm? What can you do?
I've been playing around with some new spells as of late, and I might be able to
Shit,
get
I should have
some.
hit her with Zone of Truth. That's the whole point of taking that spell. Oh well.
Yeah, I have that as well. Fuck. But yes, I might just be able to get some divine guidance, and that points us in the direction of the nimble rat.
That would be very helpful.
I can't do it until tomorrow, I'm afraid.
Make sure when you ask, you are incredibly specific of which Nimblewright we are looking for. As much as I would like to see Zardoz Zord again, I do not want to waste his time.
Yes, I'll put some thought into it while we wander around today.
Very good.
I guess we go out looking for the Nimblewright.
Alright. The 8 does not find anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured. It's a terrible roll.
What happens, unfortunately?
It happens. Such is life.
Yeah. But you don't find them this day.
And then I guess at night we'll do Elizabeth's thing.
You can do that.
Yeah, let's go
Do
and
the thing.
investigate.
Best
Let's see, that's 4.
First up, I'd just like to stop by the pub and see if we can't find some of the guards that have been losing their belongings, just to interview a few of them.
Which pub?
It is called the End Shift Tavern.
Okay. So you go to this tavern. Asking around some of the guards and even the owner of the inn, the inn and its members are being. You find that they are. Go ahead and just give me a persuasion, or no, actually just straight up charisma.
They're both equally as shit. Not bad.
Not bad. With that, you're able to kind of like put people's stories together. You learned that the guards had the guards at the inn had threatened a gang member, and they suspect that this harassment is a retaliation from that.
Okay, that's kind of fun. Did they happen to go into detail as to which gang it might have been?
Not really.
Okay,
You should ask.
that is a delightful idea. Are there any guards currently?
They would tell
in
you
the-
that it was like a halfling gang that they had driven off, but now they're finding like giant rats nearby, and the place and things are being stolen.
Are you sure the giant rats and the gang are affiliated?
Probably.
Okie dokie. We can certainly put a few of the rats down. That sounds concerning, regardless of the situation.
That'd be good. I hate rats.
Understandably so. With that being done, I'd say, like, when it gets a little bit closer to nighttime, specifically when it gets dark, I'll pat Eleanor on the shoulder and give her enhance ability.
Okay.
Specifically, fuck, I linked that twice, didn't I? I'm a dickhead.
Double
The
enhance.
perception one.
Perception?
That is to say, the wisdom one, sorry.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Keep your eyes peeled. These people are apparently very elusive.
As one would assume, I'll definitely keep an eye out.
Yeah, I suppose we just go into stakeout mode.
Alright.
And-
Perception check.
Hang on. Before we go into stakeout mode, Apacha!
And a stealth check.
Want a stealth check from everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to stay hidden,
Yeah. We
you don't have to.
definitely stay hidden. Just
Yay!
Damn it. I got proficiency in fucking stealth at level 4. Come on, guys.
It's okay, I don't have proficiency in it. So yeah. It's alright, Lime with a 30.
I'm tiny. I can hide easily.
We've got you. We're your cloak of shadows.
Who is percepting? All of us? Or a
Anyone who
particular
wants to.
person?
Anyone who wants to. If we're in stakeout mode, we should all be watching.
Mhm.
Perception 13.
Yeah,
And
20.
Eleanor would have advantage.
26. Well, Lime got that crit. You're making me look bad at my, 2 jobs.
Yeah, but even with my crit, with advantage, your perception is better than mine.
With that plus 10, you all remain extremely hidden. Lime is just gone. Lime and Eleanor, the two of you notice first that there is some, as it grows darker, you do end up hearing some scratching and low laughter, and then you see movement of something large passing by down one of the sides of the alleys.
Something over there.
Eleanor, with yours being over 22, you notice a rat shape, but this rat isn't just a large rat, it is a large rat. Like the size of a small person. Like half your size. Probably about Lime size.
There's a lime-sized rat down there.
That is a very big rat. They do not grow that in size.
I've heard of rodents of unusual size, but thought they
It's
were a
just
myth.
Let's kill it before it runs away, I suppose.
We should kill it with fire.
Is there just one?
She just saw one, but you heard more. You heard multiple noise sources.
How far away is it?
Well, I'll let you all position yourselves wherever you'd like to be.
It's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Definitely can't see those guys. Not terrified at all. Giant
What?
rats.
No,
You're aware of them. But yeah, you guys can position yourself wherever you want.
Stakeout mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the alley seems appropriate. Or in and around it.
Scoot back some of that.
They haven't noticed you yet, though.
Ooh, 60 feet.
These shadows.
Blast it.
Lime, is that where you want to be? Oh, okay.
I'm just like, "Come over here.
I know, I was trying to decide if I wanted to be in that alley or the other alley since we were doing
we
stakeout.
could split up. I thought about going down there too. The two of us could be down there if you want.
Yeah,
Because I don't think she would have been down there necessarily by herself. But
yeah. I'll be up here with Elizabeth.
We did have really good stealth, so I think it would be fine.
I don't have anything that can take it down from range, so this one's on you. Then I'll run in.
We can try and sneak across the other side of the building to draw them out.
That works too. Off I go.
I'm gonna say to Medley, do you have any way to hit it from here? Using my silent speech.
Oh yes, I do. The little crossbow nook opens up.
I'm gonna try
I'm going
double
to use my double movement to try and get close. To the thing.
Looks like your tail's over, rat boys.
I'm gonna get that close.
I'll be there. Is it? Oh, ha! My thing wasn't showing all of the map. There we go. I don't know why it was doing that.
And if he still doesn't notice me, I will get closer and whomp it.
Whomp 'em.
I'm gonna sneak up like 10.
Like Rafiki style.
There we go.
Like right between the... right on the forehead.
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
You ever been bonked by a halfling doped up on mushrooms?
Who you have now?
Alright. So when you run past there, just with your general perception and did you... Yeah, we're gonna roll initiative if you're all gonna attack, so hang on, let me get that out. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Get that initiative.
Oh yeah.
I have to be a dorky, half-shroomed human to like roll decent on initiatives.
Yeah.
Undo. Never whisper rolls. There we go. Alright.
Oh man, Medley.
Hey, Medley, you're up first.
And just remember that Lime goes before that winner, right?
Yep. You are getting a surprise round. Everyone is, because they hadn't noticed you.
30. Medley's gonna walk up and she's just gonna like continue doing her construct pirouette bluff when she rolls up to people. And I have an ability I haven't used yet. It is called D&D Beyond. The ability is called D&D Beyond. Just Medley, because apparently I didn't write it down on the Roll20 sheet, but it is. Come on, Beyond. Oh, whatever that is, thank you. Features, traits. Unsettling words. As a bonus action, you can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll Bardic Inspiration, 1d6. The creature must subtract that number rolled from their next saving throw before the start of your next turn. So she's gonna like stroll up and just be like, "Hello, lovely night to be skulking around," and like just it'll change from her normal voice to something like deep and robot-y. So skulking around.
There you go.
Did my bardic inspiration upgrade yet? Bardic inspiration. Nope, it's still a d6. Okay. They subtract
Oh, nice.
5.
All right.
So they're gonna subtract 5 as I cast Charm Person on the first one.
Okay. Charm person. Hey, you know the interesting thing about charm person only targeting humanoids?
God damn it! Does that not count on this?
It actually does work.
Oh, great. I was about to be really upset. I was like, no.
That is a wisdom. Yeah, with a 6. You see this large, like, rat that was, like, in the middle of scratching up, like, some of these, like, boards, like, getting into the crawl space. It pauses and it looks at you, like, tilts its head. And it
Great.
waves with its little paw.
Greetings, friend. Why don't you step out here and have a conversation with me?
And since you made yourself aware, this one will step out on his turn. And you said conversation, so as it steps out, it starts to shift, and there's some, like, stretching of bones and skin, and it shifts, and it turns into, like, a small, about Lime's height, rat person.
Gasp.
And that's its turn. Lime, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna come up to it and whomp it
No,
right on the
not
forehead.
the charmed one.
You wanna walk that
Oh,
one?
not that one?
Did you
No.
break the charm?
You break the charm.
Oh,
if you
hold
want.
on. I don't know if I can reach the other. Hold on. Okay, I should actually be able to. Okay, I'll won't.
You're a monk.
You're
Yeah,
a
you
monk.
can.
You can reach them and go back.
Well, I mean, I'm also a halfling, so.
That's true.
That's okay. You still walk faster than most people now, anyway.
Except wood elves.
Right between the eyes.
They don't count.
That hits.
11.
Is your staff magical?
No.
Alright. So you hit it on the head, and it cracks over this this large rat. This one is actually, like, in its middle form. And it goes, ow, what the fuck?
The crap.
But it doesn't seem to have done any, like, real harm. Just seems like it annoyed it.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I am going to punch him and use my hands of harm to deal 1d4 necrotic damage. Is on top of the damage of actually punching him.
Okay.
So that'll be an 18 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
So it'll be 5
Are your fists magical
and
yet?
4. My fists are not magical, but the 4 is necrotic damage.
Yes.
Your fists aren't magical at 4? At level 4?
I think
No,
so.
they're
Yeah,
not magical until
6.
5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so they just take an extra 4 damage.
Yeah, it's 4 necrotic damage.
Is it on both hits? Or just one?
Just one. It says it deals an extra d4 necrotic damage.
Alright. Roll your d4 then.
I did. It was a 4.
Oh.
It's the 7.
Oh, yeah.
I just used the unarmed strike just to roll it.
Gotcha. Yeah, the second strike, the impact itself doesn't seem to give much weight, but you immediately see, like, the fur curl from the necrotic damage and the skin kind of bruise. And he goes, "Ow, that actually hurt!"
And then that'll be my turn.
Alright, Eleanor.
Yeah. Aha! Look at all this fun you're having. Well, now I'm going to use my symbiotic entity and sit in place of my wild shape.
To awaken the spores rather than transforming and gain 4 temporary hit points for each level. When deal hail support damage, melee attacks do an extra poison damage. These benefits last for 10 minutes. Hey, that's super useful for you right now.
Mm-hmm. Since that'll take since I can't do Shillelagh without dropping my stealth, so I'll have to wait. Plus, I have to do that next turn anyway. So I will sit here, and as soon as my turn ends, I'll use my reaction on. Wait, no, I don't have the reuse for it. Crap. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Oh.
Anything else?
No, that is it.
Okay. Elizabeth, you're up.
I'm just going to double move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she's just gonna park there to stop a potential flank and be close enough, hopefully, for next round.
Okay. Then back to the top of the round. Surprise round is over. Medley. You have a charmed rat staring at you.
Medley's gonna walk up to him and just be like, "So, what is a rat like you doing in a place like this?"
Okay. And just turns immediately after. So they finish like transforming, and they just appear to be a halfling. When they finish, they're like, "Oh well, one of the guards here really picked on, my friend, and we're like family, so we thought we'd teach him a lesson by, stealing their stuff and then just causing trouble. It's been a real riot."
Oh, I see. Well, the guard told us that they are very sorry and they will never do it again, so I think you should go home.
Persuasion check at advantage. Natural 20. Yeah. He turns around and says, "Hey guys, we should just go. The guards are sorry. I think we messed with them enough." That's his turn.
I'm useful, guys. I've taken one rat out of the fight.
We did it.
I mean, he turned around, so let me read charm again.
As long as I don't attack him, or as long as he's not attacked, his charm won't be broken.
Charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. Spelling creature knows his charm. Okay, so.
Yeah, his friends getting
Or-
beat up doesn't
yeah.
do anything to the charm.
Or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. Doesn't say anything about his friends. Never mind.
Yep.
Fine, you're
Seems like
up.
we could beat the crap out of his friends and just be like, maybe we should have left, guys.
It should be. He would probably be like, "Guys, why are you fighting? We're supposed to be leaving." Like,
That is going to be what he's like.
he'd just be like that sometime.
Would I have heard what Medley said?
Oh yeah, I'm not being quiet about it.
I don't want to waste my last poison then. So
It's really hard.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything. Just gonna stand here in these two's way, kind of.
Okay. Gonna do anything or say
Nope.
anything? Okay.
Nope. Not very useful in this fight.
This one's gonna make She's like, what the fuck? She just punched me. Eleanor, you gonna do anything?
She'll hold off because the guy didn't hit her, but she'll move a bit closer. Now she's all like black-eyed and covered in more mushrooms.
Make an
Scare the
intimidation
crap
check.
out of them. Go 0 charisma. Yeah.
Hey, alright.
Let me see.
It's like, look, don't do that. It sounded more intimidating, but I don't have a cool voice modulator.
That's for these guys.
These guys.
These guys. Huh. Alright. They don't. The one in front of you doesn't seem shaken by it. Anything else you want to do?
That'll be it for now, and I'll hold off using my Halo of Spores damage.
Okay. Elizabeth, what you doing?
Elizabeth is going to try and take another one out of the fight by casting Hold Person on that one. DC 13 Wisdom save.
Nope. He goes, you cast the spell, and you see these just translucent bindings just wrap around his, and his muscles just tense up.
This one is a biter. Restraints are necessary. You are now sorely outnumbered.
At the end of the turn, makes another wisdom save. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Medley.
She's gonna look to the one that Lime is beating up on and will just be like, it is your best interest to listen to your friend and leave. And I just try and persuade him to reconsider now that he's all by himself, essentially.
I don't think I think this would be more of an intimidation.
I'll take that. That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, I'll take it. Natural 20.
Yeah, he looks. He sees his friend, and then looks back over his shoulder, sees his other friend paralyzed, and then looks down and sees his bruise where he got necrotic damage, and he's like, pulls up his hand. Fine, we'll leave.
And don't bother the guards again.
Sure. And these two pick up their paralyzed friend, who's just aboard. They carry him to
He's just planking.
Yeah, he's just planking. They carry. Darn this. There. They just carry him down through his open sewer grate and close it. Hey, good job, everyone.
Yay.
Yay!
Nobody died this night.
Nope.
There was
That
a
was-
pretty good evening.
Surprisingly effective.
It was, and I like that it lets you have multiple options on how to deal with them.
Yay.
But yeah, I mean, you find out later that they don't cause any more trouble.
Yeah, Elizabeth would probably just stop by every other night to have a beer and ask around to make sure nothing's going on.
No trouble.
Cool. After a few uneventful nights, she'd eventually go back to Savra.
And you're able to
But that'll
find
be a few
Sabra.
days from now.
Yeah, you're able to find Sabra, and she looks up and says, "Oh, Elizabeth, did you handle the whatever was happening?"
The rat.
Yes, a peculiar circumstance. Apparently, the guards were harassing a gang, as they ought to do, and they wanted revenge. Though, the giant rats turned out to be humanoid rats. People, things.
Where rats? You didn't get bitten,
Yes.
did you?
No, we scared them off very peacefully.
That's good to hear. Thank you. This is actually useful information. I'm glad to hear it was settled. Hold on a moment. And she turns around and goes through a drawer and she pulls out a case and holds out 4 vials. Or I'm sorry, not 4, 2 vials. Here, these are for you. Potions of healing. You deserve the reward.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
I'll also speak with my superiors. I'll make sure that they're well aware of your efforts.
Griffin. Griffin.
Yes, I know. Calm down. On a different
Did you
note.
just pet me?
No, she would have just waved dismissively. On a different note, is there any chance we might be able to requisition a griffin for the sake of a scouting mission? And if so, how much would that cost?
Well, you've been really helpful, so I wouldn't charge you anything, but I would warn you. The one we have available isn't completely trained yet. How good are you at handling animals?
I'm not trained, but I have a slight understanding. Anyone? Eleanor, I don't suppose you're any good at playing with animals?
I'm not amazingly trained, but I could give it a go. Probably more trained than everybody else here.
I
Either
just
of you-
act like a. I act like an animal. So, if I had to put a number on it, I would probably say I'm at about a 4.
This will either be very, very tragic or very, very funny. Likely both.
Look, you can't have tragedy without comedy, so.
I got my pen.
Worst case scenario, we'll recover in the hospital, we'll all laugh about it, maybe one of us loses an arm.
All right. Please don't get injured.
We will do our utmost best to not go out of our way to do so.
All right. Right this way, and she'll lead you down the hall. Also, you gain 2 renown. So 2
Sweet.
healing potions, 2 renown. And I think you
Up to
should
a
have
total of 4. Sweet
Yeah.
deal.
1 more. You can start having friends following you around.
That must be
Sweet.
nice. If this is my Emerald Enclave quest, I have to be a bigot to get renown. We don't take kindly to your weird shape-shifting kind here.
Let's see. I need to find this griffin.
Fucking, who do you distribute healing potions to when everyone is a healer? Fucking, I suppose Elizabeth will put 1 in her pocket and give 1 to... Lime. She plays with potions.
Yeah,
You-
have her
you-
enhance our potions.
Do you want me to roll on a random potion table?
Do it.
All right.
I always encourage random tables.
Treasure. There's
Wait,
the
is
DM's
there?
guide. Boop. Treasure. Magic items.
I thought there was an unearthed arcana, alchemist.
Huh.
But I don't see it on the list anymore.
Huh. No, they wouldn't have that. Alright,
Well, they used to. Increase your int by 1 to max 20. Gain proficiency with alchemy supplies. If you already were proficient, double your bonus. As an action, you can identify one potion within 5 feet of you, as if you had tasted it, but you must see the liquid to benefit.
Yeah, because that was the feat I was planning on getting, but I didn't see it on D&D Beyond anymore.
Darn it, where is it?
Who will?
Like, I thought there was a list of some of the random potions in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Oh yeah, because it's in the same UA with the Gourmand feat.
Oh, did they get rid of the Gourmand?
I don't know, yeah, because it's not on D&D Beyond, but...
I think they added something kind of like it, but not exactly the same.
They
Oh,
added
like
Chef in the latest UA.
Oh yeah, to replace
Link
Gourmand.
something for you, huh?
Oh.
What's the poisoner replacing alchemists then? Hmm.
Yeah, but the poison one isn't, in my opinion, as good.
In the Roll20.
Yeah. It's only good if you're playing like an assassin. Or want to like dip into it because the assassination rogue gets you're immune to poisons or
Alright,
your own
someone,
poisons.
actually, Elizabeth, roll me D100.
Yeah, because I almost took it, but next.
Explode!
Yeah, let's see. All the way at the bottom.
Wow, 99 was amazing. Why didn't you roll a 99?
It doesn't do anything, though.
I mean, it does. It's exactly what it does.
Okay. So with a 100, drinking this potion will make your veins seem to rise to the top of your body briefly. They leave dark purple and blue markings across your skin, which will remain as tattoos.
That's
That's
actually
what
kind of awesome. Does she explain what that is, or do I have to?
I'm
I'm sure the fun of it would have been you drinking it to find out, but now you know.
I imagine with people who are making potions, you would have been able to figure it out.
Okay, I'll palm that one off to Lime. So she can play with that and maybe sell it to the purple dude.
Ooh.
Is that all the potion does? Is just turn your veins into tattoos?
Yep.
You get vein tats.
And we got that instead of the healing potions, right?
Yes. You got one healing potion, and that's what the other one is.
Okay. I'll give both of those to Lime.
Or do you want to roll again on the table?
Up to you guys.
It's
Nah,
your
fuck it up.
reward.
Yeah, I'm not letting you guys have a choice, I'm doing it.
It's up to you, only it's not.
26.
26.
You explode upon consuming this potion.
Also, she would tell you what the potion does.
One would hope so. She's just like, hey, this is gonna be fun to get pranked.
No, she would warn you what this one does. This is a potion of, true polymorph. It turns you into a lizard man.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's amazing. You can eat your allies when they die.
Yep.
True polymorph turns you into a lizardman.
Yep. Forever.
Okay.
Yeah, forever.
That's on your 26. My 26 is something different.
Oh, I read 23. Never mind. That's not what it is.
Aww.
Kind of good, because I have no fucking idea what I'd do with that.
Turn yourself
Oh,
into a
I'll
lizard
throw it
person.
into a fucking enemy's mouth.
Give
Make
it to
someone
Lime.
intimidated and turn them into a lizard person.
Yeah, I get pranked. It's really cold in here. You're not gonna make it through the day.
Feed it to
What?
Xanathar.
This one's so much worse.
What?
Oh
Rin, where
god.
did you find this?
I just typed in potion generator.
I'm gonna read this to you.
Okay,
all.
I gotta get it.
This is gonna be the most useful potion you've ever had.
Oh god.
When you drink this potion, you see everyone has a slight outline around them, the color ranging from green to red. But you don't know the meaning. It's showing you how long since someone has last taken a shit. Green being recently, red being a long time ago.
It's a poo potion.
It is a poo potion.
Oh,
That would actually be good if I can recreate that for the hospital, because if people come in with constipation, and we'll be able to diagnose it quick.
You know, there you go.
Okay, I was about to ask why the fuck you were giving me this, but
There's
the,
another
the little
table.
one actually has a good idea.
There's
Thank
another
you, Zara.
table that I linked if you want to try something a little more seriously.
I'm content if you are.
I'm good with a poo potion.
the poo potion is amazing.
A poo potion and a tattoo potion?
Basically.
Yeah, I'll sit with those.
Oh, you know, 26 in this one would have been great for Lime too, though.
Oh god, they're all good. I
Okay.
still love. There's a cabbage potion.
The cabbage potion is the best. You just get telepathy as a cabbage.
Yeah, 26 would be good for Lime.
Absolutely.
Wait, which one are we talking about now?
The
Dreams.
hallucinatory one.
Ah.
But hey, you got rewarded. Let me find this griffin for you.
We're at the end of time.
We are. You're right. We'll call
Alright, I'm gonna
here.
put constipation, detection, potion.
Hey.
When was the last time you had a BM? It's important for these suppositories.
Yeah, and that's something that, you know, the Dungeon Master now has to fucking be aware of. Just keep a mental note of that shit.
I have to keep a mental note of how everyone in this city, how long it's been for everyone in the city to have taken a shit.
Yeah.
You could just roll a random table, be like,
It's true.
it's
Flip
like
a coin.
D4. He hasn't pooped in 3 days. You should eat more fiber.
Wow, he's really red, guys. No wonder why he's walking so strangely.
Alright. Well played, everyone. Two of you got laid. You got some weird potions. You completed one job and have yet to are figuring out the other ones. Hey, well done.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh, good job, everybody.
Was the good?
Yeah.
That was a productive session.
It really was.
We got a poop detection potion. We can turn people's veins into tattoos.
Into tattoos. You know what? That would be useful. No, because if it ends up if you're feeding it to people, they probably don't want permanent markings. I was gonna say you can use it for whenever you need to like, put an IV in, but no.
You could try and dilute it with alchemy supplies and make a temporary version.
Right, here you go.
Yeah.
Alright, well, everyone, fantastic job. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Deadlands Reloaded, our new show called Fistful of Bennies, where Frost released a horrible monster into the wilderness. And we'll figure out where that leads us. Definitely Frost's fault.
Fun and adventure, and totally my fault, and not the Union boys bringing it down.
Yeah, we found out that was some shenanigans. But we will see you all next time. Have a